Welcome to the annual Festival of Dionysia. The humanities classes are really excited to share with you their presentations that they've been putting together for only a short 22 days, including weekends and snow days. So this is a very quick run to a huge production, and we hope that you take that into consideration as we perform for you today. The Festival of Dionysia goes back to an ancient tradition whereby playwrights would bring their cast and perform in front of an all-male audience, and at the end of a weekend of celebration of poetry and song and performance, they would award the best performers the honor of winning the festival. So we are doing that for you today in a less competitive but more cooperative spirit, and we hope that you enjoy the show. And we're going to start with our first group. Someone will come out and introduce. Take care, enjoy, thank you.
Hi everyone, we're from Period 3 Humanities, and we're going to be presenting Phaethon and the Sun God, so we hope you enjoy.
So you're probably wondering, how did we get to this point? This is Phaethon, son of Helios and Clymene, and this is Zeus, god of all men. But that doesn't really explain anything, so let's start from the beginning. Our story begins in ancient Greece. Phaethon is hanging out with some of his friends on the blacktop of school during recess.
I'm telling you, my dad is a god. The sun god. You know, Helios.
No, you're lying. You're nothing but a storyteller. You exaggerate.
I bet your dad's chariot doesn't pull the sun. I bet it pulls rotten olives. You know what? Let's battle. I mean a real battle. A dance battle.
Just talk to your father.
I can meet him?
Do whatever you want. I have a photo shoot to get to.
Wait, Mom, you didn't tell me where to find him.
Oh, I'll send it to you via carrier pigeon. Oh, and have fun. Don't forget to do your homework.
I don't even have school tomorrow. But thanks. This is a gorilla. Oh, he's in India. I'll see you soon, Papa.
a long trip, Phaethon finally reached the Sun Palace to meet his father, Helios.
Papa, is that you? No.
Get off me, you freak. How'd you even get this? Attendants, take him away. What? Who's your mother?
Climbing.
Who? Oh, her. I'll talk to you later, but for now, duty calls.
No, wait. Before you go, just give me some proof to show my friends that I really am the son of the sun god.
Didn't you hear me? I'm busy. Besides, if I had to do this for all my children, I'd have no time to do anything. Good day. The road needs me. I must drive my sun chariot across the sky. Why, what do you want? Stop crying. I'll do anything.
Really? Anything?
Yes.
Okay. Let me drive the sun chariot. Give me the keys to one I can do it.
No. Of all the favors you asked for, that?
Come on, just let me drive.
Did you even pass your chariot driver's test?
Yes, in the rain.
I won't even let the almighty Zeus drive the sun chariot. Nevertheless, a mere mortal such as yourself. What makes you think I'll let you drive?
Because I am your son. It runs in my blood. It's my destiny.
Fine. I hope I don't regret this.
So, Phaethon takes the reins of the chariot and soars through the sky, trying to live up to the reputation of the sun god. But he actually didn't pass his driving test, and as soon as the horses realized Phaethon didn't know what he was doing, they went wild.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It looks like the chariot is too low, and some places are being set on fire. In fact, I think he's going backwards. Thanks to our friend Phaethon, the sun is rising west to east. At this point, Zeus, father of all gods, takes notice of Phaethon. He strikes Phaethon with a thunderbolt in his rage, causing the chariot to crash in Ethiopia.
Stop your whining, you puny mortal. Look what you've done.
No, please, spare me.
Silence! You've ruined my day. You set fire to Africa. Toto was a great band. I'm done with you. You've ruined my day. So now you'll pay for it with your life.
No! He would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you.
In their sadness, the Heliades, Phaethon's sisters, turn into trees. And thus ends the story of Phaethon and the sun chariot.
Okay, thank you for coming today. We're so excited to have you here. Welcome to Dionysia. The humanities class is honored to have you here to watch their culminating assignment, their final performance, which is the production of their own Greek myths. They've gone from research to the stage, including the creation of props and doing all the blocking and memorizing of lines and everything, in only about 21 days, including weekends and snow days. So this has been a miraculous feat. I'm so proud of all of them, and they're all a little nervous to have so many of you here, but they're all excited. And just a little about the festival itself. Every year in Athens, they would have the Festival of Dionysus, and people would come from all over to perform. Playwrights would bring their best productions, and they would have a competition to see who would win Best Comedy and Best Tragedy. We have a little less competitive spirit, but we do want to honor the god of Dionysus by celebrating in the same way, and we hope that you learn a little bit about Greek mythology as well. I'd also like to thank the booth, especially because this is the first time that the booth is working with the performers to go over things like lighting, sound, music, visual cues. It's an awful lot of stress on them, so I really do appreciate so much. Okay. Also, a great big thank you to the teachers who support me in this and come down and bring their students. I really do appreciate your support, your help, and the fact that you give up class time and join us every year. Thank you to administration for putting up with me every year and doing this, and of course Mr. Irwin, who is here to videotape so we can watch this as long as we like. Without further ado, and one last thing. Because the students don't have individual mics, the audience cooperation is essential because it is a huge assignment and I'm grading. So like everyone here who wants to hear the performances, I must. And so appropriate applause and laughter is really welcome to support the actors. But I do need you to kind of quickly settle in so that if you're quiet, we can all hear and enjoy the whole play. So thank you again for coming, and we'll have 2 performances this session. And here we go.
Hi, this is Period 3 Humanities, and we will be performing Jason and the Argonauts.
The epic of Jason and the Argonauts begins when a ram with a golden fleece rescues Phrixus, son of Nephi, from a sacrifice. The ram flies in and carries Phrixus to Colchis.
Run.
The Colchians were kind to Phrixus, and King Aeetes even allows him to marry one of his daughters. To show his gratefulness, he sacrifices the ram for Zeus and gives the golden fleece to Aeetes. Phrixus' cousin Jason was the rightful heir to the throne. However, his other cousin Peleus took his kingdom away, and Jason was safely hidden. An oracle tells Peleus that he will die when a man with one sandal returns to the kingdom.
When a man with one sandal returns to your kingdom, you're gonna die, bro.
Yeah, well, you're ugly.
And so the man with one sandal went straight into the town, and no one knew who he was.
Well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. We have to do one thing first.
What's that?
I need you to get the golden fleece. But yes, the oracle has decreed so, and with King Zeus as my witness, once you complete your quest, you will earn the throne. How's that sound?
Ah, perfect. Thank you very much.
Good thing, dude.
Jason is preparing for his quest and set a sail on the ship Argos.
Argonauts, assemble! We are the Argonauts!
All of the Argonauts board their ship and are now off to their first stop, Lemnos.
Left, right, left, right. Someone take over. Hercules, we're waiting on you.
to the island of Lemnos, the bizarre island home to only women.
What is that? There's more of them.
Hello, I am Hypsipyle, leader of this island. Welcome to Lemnos.
Oh. Thanks. Where are all your men?
Oh, we killed them all. They were getting a little too powerful, you know, very full of themselves. They broke their leashes. It's been a while since we've had visitors. Come on in, let's get some food and wine. I feel like you're nervous. Don't be nervous, we're not all that bad. I mean, I did spare my father.
Oh.
I sent him off to sea in a hollow chest. Don't worry, he's okay. You just better not come back.
As the Argonauts began to make their way to the next island, they realized that Hercules was left on Lemnos. Hercules completely forgot about the fleece and the Argo and his comrades. He was put in a trance by one of the sirens, forcing him to abandon the quest. The rest of the Argonauts realized they must go on without him.
I'm kind of mad that we've lost Hercules. Sort of bummed.
The Argonauts are beached and need to get away from the Harpies, also known as the Hounds of Zeus.
Oh, sugar, I really wish Hercules was here now.
The Argonauts noticed a creature with withered feet, trembling with weakness.
I think he's dead.
He is blind.
I am the blind prophet Phineas. Please help.
Do we need to? He's blind. He won't know if we leave.
I mean, I guess. Please help me.
Fine. Shoot.
Wow. Thank you, kind men.
They celebrate with a feast.
Ah.
Phineas was extremely grateful and decided to repay the Argonauts through wise advice about the hazards that lay ahead of them.
You must beware of the clashing rocks, for the seas are rough around them. If you want to make it through, you must first send a dove. If the dove makes it through safely, you can carry on. If not, you have to go home.
The next morning, the Argonauts sent a dove across the clashing rocks. The dove miraculously made it through the rocks, and the Argonauts followed. The Argonauts row as fast as they can, barely making it through the rocks.
Before reaching Colchis, the Argonauts encountered a few other people and islands along their way. First, they reached the land of the Amazons. The Amazon women are very tough and intense, and they're warriors and don't take anything from any men. When the Argonauts see these women, they decide to pass and not mess with them. Not to mention, they look and smell horrible. They finally reach their destination, the land of Colchis.
As they arrive at Colchis, they meet with King Aeetes, who introduces Jason to his daughter Medea. Hera was tired of Jason being alone, so she convinced Aphrodite to get Cupid to shoot an arrow of love into Medea's heart.
Do it. Do it. Shoot it. Ow.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Are you all right?
I am now!
And Medea fell deeper and deeper in love.
told by King Aeetes that he will have to face a few more challenges in order to obtain the fleece. He is told he must do what the king has done. Plant a dragon-tooth crop by killing skeletons.
You must plant a dragon-tooth crop by killing skeletons.
Wrangle oxes to plow the field.
Wrangle oxes to plow the fields.
And he must battle some of the strongest men, all of which will test his courage or something.
And you must also battle some of the strongest men to test your courage or something.
And King Aeetes has not been touched by a woman in years.
And I have not been touched by...
Hey! Jason feels completely confident in his abilities, since he plans to enlist Medea with her magical powers to help him get the fleece. Jason proceeds to have a meeting with his men.
My Argonauts, this is no time to run and cower in fear, for I know someone who will come quite in handy. I believe I can convince Medea to use her magical powers to help me obtain the fleece and get back my throne.
So Jason went to Medea, who had spent a long time wailing, contemplating suicide, and dreaming of the sweet things in life. As Jason consoled her, she pulled a magic ointment of invincibility out of her bosom and giving it to Jason.
Apply twice daily. Please consult local apothecary before application. Side effects may or may not include drowsiness, overall unhappiness with life, suicidal tendencies, a high like you've never felt before, mood swings, playground swings, and or girlfriends flying away on dragons. Note, off-label use is strictly prohibited. Do not use if you have an allergy to wool.
So Jason began to carefully apply the salve. He was off! Jason wrangled the bull as fast as any strategist could.
Your boy, here. Who's a good little fat, who's a good little piece? You are.
He plants a dragon tooth, and soon a horde of skeletal warriors pull themselves from the ground.
Oh my God, what happened to you? How did you get it? Who did it make you king? I stole it.
Jason quickly improvises. Finally, Jason makes it to the cave where the golden fleece is laid. He promises to marry Medea, and together they come to a cave where they meet an angry serpent. And Medea sings it to sleep. This allows Jason to get the golden fleece. They sailed back to Iolcus and lived happily ever after, once Medea killed her brother and father. The end!
Okay, hi everybody. We're from Period 1 Humanities, and we're presenting Oedipus.
King Laos, I've been expecting you. I hear you're having a baby.
Yeah, I need to know my son's future.
All right, no problem. Yeah, that's too long. Let's do it this way. All right, pick a color.
Red.
R-E-D. Pick a number.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. One more.
3.
Your son will kill you and marry your wife.
What?
Yeah. I just.
Tell me more?
No. Look at the time. I have another appointment in like 5 minutes. Yeah, you can keep this. Good luck with that. Bye. Ah!
You're doing great. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Ah! Mr. Underwood didn't tell me it was going to hurt this bad. Oh, he looks so much like his father.
I'm gonna go clean the baby off. I'll be right back.
By the way, our son's gonna marry you and kill me. It's all right here.
What
No, we have to send him away to protect our kingdom.
Okay, I got it.
Once upon a time, the baby boy Oedipus was born. Knowing their son's prophecy, King Laos and Jocasta decide to abandon the cursed baby to ensure his death. Unknown to them, a shepherd finds the baby and takes pity on him.
Oh my god! A baby! Yo, Polybus will love this. I gotta give it to him.
The shepherd brings the baby to Corinth, where he is raised by King Polybus and Queen Medusa. They treat Oedipus as their own son and never tell him that he is adopted. Polybus even teaches them how to fight.
Aim for the neck next time, you'll hit the major artery.
He feeds him and loved him as if he were his own son. The story goes on, and Oedipus eventually hears rumors that King Polybus and Queen Medusa are not his real parents. Oedipus goes to Delphi to find out the truth from an oracle.
Oedipus, how are you?
I need you to tell me the truth of my mother and father. I've been hearing people are talking behind my back, and I don't know if they're saying it's true or not, because I can't have these toxic relationships anymore.
Alright, I got you. Okay, let me think. Okay, you're gonna marry your father and kill your mother.
What?
Oh, no, you're gonna marry your mother and kill your father. That's the one.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oedipus decides to run away from Corinth in order to prevent himself from killing his father, which he believes to be King Polybus.
This is also crazy. I can't believe my life has come to this. What do I even do? There has to be another way. Revenge to the gods!
He's just going through a phase, I bet. Teenagers these days.
I can't kill him. I never forget myself. I have to run away to Thebes now to protect my father and all he has done for me.
And with that, Oedipus begins his journey to Thebes in an effort to avoid the prophecy. Oedipus has finally reached Valia, which is a crossroad of 3 roads. There he bumps into King Laos, not knowing that it is his real father. He believes he is a random traveler. Both of them want to go first, which leads to a fight.
Whoa, get out of my way. I'm going first.
Heck no, I'm going first. You want to fight?
Maybe I do.
That's what you get for messing with Oedipus.
Oedipus does not know that the traveler he just killed is in fact his birth father, King Laos. Without realizing it, Oedipus fulfilled half of his prophecy while trying to avoid it. And on his way to Thebes, Oedipus runs into a monster called Sphinx, who has plagued Thebes and kills the travelers who cannot answer her riddle correctly.
Who goes there? Who dares to try and cross my bridge?
Dude, I've had a long day. I just killed someone for getting in my way. Can I just get a break?
I don't like your attitude. Answer this riddle correctly or die.
Die! Die!
Die!
All right, bet.
Well, walk on 4 feet in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 at night.
I don't know. Is it like a man or something?
Wait, how did you know that?
Don't finesse or snake.
After killing the Sphinx, Oedipus continues his journey to Thebes. There he is met by Creon, Jocasta's brother and his uncle. Creon, who was the interim king after Laos was killed, said that the person who killed the Sphinx would become king and marry Jocasta. Oedipus does just so and has now fulfilled the second part of the prophecy without knowing it. To make things worse, Oedipus and Jocasta had 4 children together. Antiochus, Polynices, Antigone, and Isthmus.
Thank God I lost all that baby weight.
What baby weight?
It's like you don't even try.
What, are you like my mother?
I'm done.
No, we have to talk about these things. This is what the oracle sent us to do.
The story continues years later in the castle of Thebes, where a plague has been brought upon the people.
Oedipus, you have to go find the Oracle of Delphi. We have to know why this plague is harming our city. Go!
Oedipus travels to Delphi alone. He learns that Thebes is under plague because the killer of Laos has not been brought to justice. Oedipus then summons the prophet Tiresias to find out who the killer was.
Tiresias!
Hey, Oedipus. You look uglier every time I see you.
Yeah, right. I have an unusual request. I need you to tell me what happened to King Laos years and years ago.
Anything for you, old friend. Let me get my magic 8-ball. Not to bring your aura down or anything, but the truth is you killed King Laos and brought the plague upon your own people.
That's not even an 8-ball.
Same thing.
You're literally blind. You can't see.
All right, no need to be hurtful.
Creon must be conspiring against me. I have to figure out the truth.
Oedipus is completely at his breaking point, and right now, not even the prophet Dionysus can predict what he's going to do.
I can't believe this maniac said these things about me. Creon must be executed.
Calm down. This is all a misunderstanding.
Yeah, Oedipus, don't believe that any of these prophecies are oracles. Years ago, a prophecy said that my previous husband, King Laos, would be killed by his son, when in fact he was killed by bandits on a crossroads on the way to Delphi.
The story Jocasta told of Laos' death sounds very familiar to Oedipus. He realizes that he really was the one to kill him. Dun dun dun!
I have some harrowing news. Albus has just died.
Thank God. No, not thank God. That means I didn't kill my father. The prophecy didn't come true.
Actually, when you were a kid, you were adopted by Bulbus and Meru. You are not their son.
This is a moment of revelation for everyone. They realize Oedipus really did kill his mother, King Laos, and marry his mother, Jocasta. Jocasta is so creeped out that she married her son and had children with him that she commits suicide. Oedipus can't live with himself after what mistakes he has done. Up to this point, to punish himself, he stabbed out both of his eyes so he'll never see the light of day again. And that's the story of the man who killed his father and married his mother. The end.
Thank you for coming to our annual Festival of Dionysus. This is a regular celebration here in honor of the god of Dionysus. And in ancient Greek times, the playwrights would bring their best plays and compete in a week-long festival. So we're trying to recreate a little bit of Greek mythology and celebration here today for you. I do want you to know that the students in the humanities classes only had about 20 to 22 days, something like that, including weekends and snow days, to go from research to the stage. They created their own scripts, they did their own blocking, costuming, props, memorized their lines, and they're a little nervous, but they're here to perform for you today. And the booth, I can't thank them enough. We haven't yet worked with the booth up until today, so they're just doing this live for you. So we kind of, whatever happens, and we're all just going to be happy with it. And then finally, if I could just ask you to respect the fact that the students aren't wearing individual mics. So we do need quiet for the dialogue, but of course we love appropriate laughter and applause, and we hope you enjoy the show. Thank you for coming. And a special thank you to teachers, administration, Mr. Irwin, for supporting us. Thank you again.
We're period 1 humanities, and we'll be performing the Golden Apple Discord. Hope you guys enjoy. In the city of Troy, long, long ago, lived King Priam and his wife Hecuba. Hecuba was pregnant with her child Paris, but became worried when she was plagued with nightmares. King Priam called for his eldest son, Aesicus, a seer who prophesied that Paris would be the downfall of Troy. When Hecuba finally gave birth to Paris, the king and queen were conflicted on whether they should kill their child. On this fateful day, they ultimately made their decision.
Queen Hecuba of Troy, you sleep soundly tonight. However, I must remind you about your problem. The child that you are pregnant with, your newborn child, will soon be the downfall of the city of Troy. He must be killed if you hope to save our people. I know that ultimately you will make the right decision.
What's wrong, my queen? Have you had another nightmare?
Even after listening to Paris' words, it keeps agonizing me.
It seems like these dreams of yours are getting more frequent. Therefore, we have no choice. For the sake of the people of Troy, we must get rid of him. It's the only way. Hand me the child. Let me say its goodbyes. Baby, you could have been great. It's just peed in my hand. Oh my God. Agilus!
Yes, Your Grace.
Get rid of him. Destroy him on Mount Ida.
It? Why call it an it? This is your newborn child.
Do as I say. Obey your king.
Fine. Even though I promised, so I'll just leave him here. Good night, sweet prince. Hey, Bear! Bear! Give me the child! I guess I'll just raise him as my own.
Paris was raised as a shepherd under the care of Agilus, with his survival unknown to his parents at the time. Agilus treated Paris like his own son. He was there to celebrate Paris's first steps. He taught him to read. Under the care of Agilus, Paris grew up to be a very intelligent, bold, and flirtatious young man who earned the reputation of being a womanizer in his village. Paris was also known for pitting his prize bull against the bulls of other men. Due to his honesty during these bull challenges, the gods viewed Paris of Troy as the most honest man on earth, and soon he will be called on to judge more than bulls. And Theseus' marriage, Zeus, the ruler of gods, hosted a banquet on Mount Olympus. However, not all the gods were invited to this extravagant event. Eris, the goddess of strife and conflict, was not invited, and she watched them with envy in the shadows, partying with her drinking grape juice. She swore to exact her revenge by wreaking havoc between Hera, the goddess of marriage and women, Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, and Athena, the goddess of war and wisdom.
Party! You didn't invite me? Now you will all suffer. What's this? What could that be? This apple is mine. I mean, as queen of the gods, I am totally a merit. No, have you not seen my beautiful face and physique? No, mine. Forget it. Have y'all looked at these guns?
Ladies, you're all pretty.
No, dude, I'm your wife. I should be the prettiest.
You should know I can't be trusted to be faithful.
Who do you think is the fairest then?
Hey, Ares, remember that mortal from Troy, Paris? He gave you your crown back that one time. That was pretty fair of him. That was cool. We'll have him judge who the fairest is. Hermes, could you go get Paris? Good luck, dude.
Ladies.
So, how much power do you desire? As queen of the gods, I can give you all the power in the world just for that.
Sounds interesting.
Forget about the power, okay? I can make you the wisest man on earth. That gives you all the power you need, and you can rule the world.
Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Forget the other two. If you give me that precious golden apple, I can give you the most beautiful mortal woman, Helen, wife to Menelaus and queen of Sparta.
Wait, Helen? The most beautiful woman in Sparta? I thought she was married to Menelaus.
Wedlock doesn't matter to gods!
Okay. Okay, that could work. Okay, yes. I will marry Helen, and I name you the fairest of them all.
Yes! Something! Come on!
After the wedding party, Aphrodite and Paris walk together and discuss their agreement. Paris grows increasingly impatient.
All right, Aphrodite, where's my woman? Where's Helen?
Calm down, Cutie. Calm down, puny mortal. You'll get what you were promised, so chill out.
Look, a sign from the gods. Good luck is coming our way. Who took my wife? That's it, okay? All right. Assemble all our former suitors right now. Which one of you took my wife? I swear to the gods, whichever one of you that it was, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to take her back, and we're going to be so happy together, because we were so happy before. Here's the deal. One of you's missing. Where's Paris? That's it. It was him. That snake. I should have known it was Paris. Have you seen his hair? He's so hot. Of course you know. It doesn't matter. Okay. All of you, as former suitors of Helen, have to vow to return her to Sparta no matter what. And we're all going to arm a defense right now, and we're going to go and fight and wipe the city of Troy off the face of the earth.
And this is how the prophecy rang true for the downfall of Troy. The abduction of Helen would spark the Trojan War, where the gods and humans would be entangled in the bloodiest conflict for the next 10 years.
Okay, hi guys. We're Miss Mallon's, I'm missing her. Miss Mallon's Period 1 Humanities class. As the previous group did the story before the Trojan War, we're doing the story after. It's called the Oresteia. I hope you enjoy.
Agamemnon, the king of Mycenae, has been at war with Troy for 10 years. During that time, Agamemnon took it upon himself to find some lady friends to keep him company, whilst he was away from his wife, Clytemnestra. Unbeknownst to him, a Trojan traveled to Greece and told Agamemnon's wife of her husband's infidelity. The now victorious Agamemnon returns to Greece to his loving wife. Little does he know, in retaliation to her husband's infidelity, Clytemnestra has been cheating on him with another man, Agamemnon's cousin, Agassiz. Clytemnestra's outrage toward Agamemnon is amplified by his sacrifice of their daughter Iphigenia to appease the goddess Artemis prior to the Trojan War.
Oh, the fate of a woman is to be pitied. The men fight and die in the wars, yes. But we are left alone. We do not know if our beloved husbands have died, have been devoured by foreign dogs, or have fallen in love with foreign women. I do confess my descent into rage when I heard of my husband Agamemnon's infidelity from that damn Trojan. But wouldn't any woman, upon hearing of their husband's love with foreign harlots, also have a lapse of judgment? But the fact remains, after these 10 years, this Agamemnon is a stranger to me. And because he sacrificed our daughter, I want the man dead.
Excrete of my loins!
My cousin and real husband of the person whose mistress I am has returned. His father Aegeus made my father Thyestes eat his own sons, my brothers, by trickery, and I have a sudden thirst for vengeance. Wait, you dog! Do as you're told! Yes, Daddy.
Salutations! 'Tis I, the great Agamemnon, Lord of men, King of the Argives, Slayer of the Magnum Trojans, wielder of the mighty shaft, the mackest daddy in the world, here to return to you my loving wife, Clytemnestra.
Oh, my beloved husband Agamemnon, it has been many years since I have seen your beloved face and magnificent body. Come, let us embrace.
No offense, my old wife, but you are neither young nor beautiful enough for the great Agamemnon, the king. So I've traded you in for this year's model.
Hello! I am your husband's latest war prize. Curses! My husband Agamemnon has returned from the war, and with a mistress. I wish that hellish coward had died in the war. Together, my lover Aegisthus and I will make him rue the day he choose a brain-dead street woman over me, the most beautiful woman in the world, even surpassing Helen of Troy, the divine Aphrodite herself. I will be king, and I will be your queen. Doing your told, shut up! Be gone, but... My husband Agamemnon, surely you can take the time to walk upon these fine woven robes which I have so dearly taken the time to weave for you.
I cannot walk upon these robes as if I were a god. Though I am a king, the great Agamestral cycle, I cannot walk upon these robes. I am but a man.
Yes, you can. You can afford some of the spoils afforded to victorious men and gods.
I cannot.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fine. I will walk upon these robes, you miserable wench. I mean, my loving wife. See to my mistress.
I most certainly will. Go make your peace at the altar, darling. It would be rude not to.
Oh, Lord, dear oh, dear Lord. Almighty, radiant, magnificent, shining Apollo. Please, I pray to you. I have a terrible feeling in the pit of my stomach. Agamemnon and I will die. Of this, I am certain.
Omni, it's time for your bath.
Later that evening, Cassandra gives Agamemnon a bath in the royal tub.
Don't lie to me, Cassandra. I know you love bathing the royal manly body of the great Agamemnonite activism. Ah, 'tis true, my lord. I love massaging your broad, masculine shoulders.
Time to die, you miserable husband! Achilles should have stood in your head back in the war. And you coxcomb-laden wench, make your peace with the gods, and I send you down to the house of Hades.
Please, my loving wife, don't do this.
You should have seen the look on their faces when I vigorously and with much gusto stabbed them both to death. Who knew murder and stabbing was so much fun? Now I hold all the power! Aha! Was I who devised this murder's plot to kill the lion-hearted Agamemnon, for his father killed my brothers. I claim revenge. Quiet! Do as you're told!
Orestes, the firstborn son of Agamemnon, has been in exile from the land of Argos for many years. Clytemnestra has sent him away for fear of his sacrificial death at the hands of Agamemnon. Upon the meriticide of Agamemnon at the hands of Clytemnestra, Apollo reaches out to Orestes in order to persuade him to seek revenge.
Orestes, it has been years since you have seen your homeland of Mycenae, all because of that conniving, deceitful defier of gender roles you call a mother. I charge you to make her feel the same pain that she made noble Agamemnon feel. For she brutally murdered him.
But she's my mother. I couldn't possibly hurt her. Our culture forbids it, and I would never believe she would do such a thing.
You dare defy a god? Would you rather I, O Lord divine, magnificent, radiant, and also single, Phoebus Apollo, smite you down with my rockin' bod and mighty rod?
Oh Lord, magnificent, almighty, glorious, radiant, shining Phoebus Apollo, I couldn't possibly disobey you. I guess I must bear the burden of this quest. My mother's days are numbered.
Brilliant. I will make sure you suffer no consequence. Besides, what does the death of a woman matter? She stepped out of line, and you will punish her for it.
It is I, Orestes. I've returned after many years fleeing from my home of Mycenae. Alas, I've been burdened with this quest from the Lord Almighty, magnificent, glorious, radiant, shining Phoebus Apollo to kill my mother. Oh. But first, to my father's grave I must visit. Sister Electra!
Orestes!
Young maid of 12 being married off to some man, what brings you to this gravesite at this late hour? Is it Zeus and his will?
Oh, brother, I've missed you so. Too long you've been gone, sequestered away in far-off lands. My husband has treated me well. I've had 12 children, some of them with him. I'm here on a mission for Mother, trying to appease the ghosts of our dear departed father, whose restless spirit will not let me sleep.
I've been well, yes, thank you for asking.
Oh, sorry.
I've been adventuring, hunting, planning revenge for that witch we call a mother that killed Agamemnon for all.
Indeed. I have witnessed the cruelty that has consumed our mother firsthand. What can we do? She's the queen, and our mother.
You're right. Come with me, let's make upon a plan.
We put laxatives in her finest wines and beverages. And then when she's on the toilet, we steal all her toilet paper.
No, that's far too messy. Perhaps we could shave off all her hair and sell it and give the money to the poor.
No,
she hates poor people.
No, that's stupid. Perhaps we could remove some stones from the walkway in front of the royal palace to make the pattern slightly asymmetrical.
No, that's absolutely ridiculous. We could get a chair with one leg shorter than the other so that it never sits right.
A forced lecture from the famous philosopher Van Vertugas?
No, that's far too long-winded and possibly eternal torture.
This is getting nowhere. Now, repeat after me. I will pretend to be a stranger and get into the palace.
I know. I can pretend to be a stranger and get into the palace.
All right.
Then I will tell them that their son Orestes is dead.
Then I'll tell them that their son Orestes is dead.
Then when their guard is down, kill them.
Then when their guard is down, I'll kill them both.
Whoa. Don't you think matricide is a little too far, brother?
Matricide, patricide, as long as we get the job done.
I guess so. May our Lord divine, almighty, magnificent, glorious, radiant, Phoebus Apollo's light guide you to swift victory, brother.
Ditto.
Fare thee well.
Oh, my beloved son Orestes, how glad it is to see you again. I've done away with your horrible father, Agamemnon, and now it's okay for you to come home.
I am not Orestes, I am simply a messenger. Your son Orestes is dead. He was killed by some beast in some far-off land.
Oh, he's dead, what a shame! The son I put so much effort into protecting now lies dead in a far-off land. Do away with you! I cannot bear to look at the bearer of such brackish and ill-fated news.
Hail you, sir. You are the messenger who claims that my lover's son, Orestes, lies dead in a far-off land.
Yes, I am that messenger, but it was all a ruse! It is I!
Orestes, it was you all along?
Yes, and you, brutal conspirator in the murder of my father, you will be slain by my hefty spear. The spear's great shaft and massive head were by many men. Even the largest Trojans could not handle it.
'Tis bad. Remember our deal, Orestes. Finish her! Oh, remember mine from your head-like face! Die now! Orestes, the matricidal fiend, you pay for your sins. We are 3 Furies to punish you.
Can we take a quick? There's supposed to be 3 Furies, right?
Just go with it.
Oh, okay. So Orestes kill. Escape the Furies, at least for now.
How could you trip on a banana peel? That doesn't happen in real life. I am the ghost of Clytemnestra. Get up, go avenge me. Ooh.
As I said before, I've escaped the Furies for now.
Orestes makes his way to Athens with the Furies soon to follow.
Orestes, you will pay for your sins.
Oh, dear Lord Athena, please do not let me die like a dog in the streets of your magnificent city.
Wait a minute. This all seems a bit too complicated. Are you but beasts who kill in response to killing? There must be a better solution. Wait, I've got it. I've been saving this for a special occasion. A DIY legal system. Alright, step 1. Assemble a jury, which is a body of people, typically 12 in number, sworn to give a verdict in a legal case on the basis of evidence submitted to them in court. Let's do that. Alright. Okay, good. Alright, Furies will be the prosecutors, a person, especially a public official, who initiates legal proceedings against someone. Who volunteers to defend Orestes?
Hey, guess who it is? It is I, O Lord, divine, almighty, magnificent, radiant, shining, still single, Phoebus Apollo, and I volunteer to defend the honorable Orestes.
Alright. You will be the, let's see here, defense attorney. A lawyer who represents persons facing criminal charges. I shall be the judge. A public official appointed to decide cases in a court of law. Prosecutors, you shall present your case.
He killed his mother. Normally a revenge killing is proper game. But I'm just saying, he can kill your mother, it should not be legal.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Please proceed, O Lord, divine, almighty, magnificent, glorious, radiant, Phoebus Apollo.
Please 1 second with my client. Okay, since you don't know anything about the law, this is what you're gonna do, and this is what I'm gonna do, alright? Now, your most high gavel-wielding honor. You see, my client is unfairly being accused of matricide, for it was not. This was a proper revenge killing. Orestes is the killer of his father Agamemnon. And when it comes to avenging your father, why let a little matricide get in the way?
See. I see now the great wisdom of men and God, and you, O Lord, divine, almighty, magnificent, glorious, radiant, expert legalist Apollo. You make a fair point. I recommend that Orestes not be killed. Jury?
We have come to a decision. The jury finds that Orestes, although guilty of matricide, is deserving of no punishment. His mother was far more guilty than he, and a damn woman at that. Therefore, her murder is fitting and just. Long live the Athenian legal system. It is fair, arbitrary decision-making.
Thanks.
to our final two performances of this year's Festival of Dionysia. Just so that you know, this does go back to ancient Greek traditions, whereupon there would be an annual festival every year. The famous playwrights would bring their most popular plays, and they would compete in order to win the festival in terms of the competition. We're just all here to have fun today, but I do want you to know that the students have only had since January 3rd to prepare for this presentation. So that includes weekends and snow days and changes to schedules and all sorts of things. So we just, hope you enjoy the show. I do want to give a special thank you to all of the teachers who have come today with their classes to support us. That means a lot to me. And also administration for letting me run this every year. And of course, the booth, who have only been meeting with us today live on the spot to do the lights and sound and all of the cues that the kids need for their plays. So from research to the stage in about 22 days, we hope you enjoyed the last two performances, and I thank you for your quiet cooperation during the dialogue so we can hear the lines. Thank you again for coming.
Hey everyone, this is for Period 3 Humanities, and we'll be doing the Minotaur.
Alright guys, we gotta make sure to not get caught by the Minotaur.
Ever since Androgeus, son of King Minos of Crete, was killed by Athenians, King Minos ordered 7 young Athenian men and 7 young Athenian women to enter the maze of the Minotaur and be sacrificed to the beast every 9 years. The Minotaur was a beast to be feared, and Athenians trembled at his thought. But how did we succumb to this fate? Well, it all started with a king named Minos.
Infuriated by Minos' ungratefulness, and so his wife, Pasiphae, was magically influenced by Poseidon for something quite gross.
Betray my gratefulness, will you? With my godly magic, I'll make you fall madly in love with that beautiful, white, majestic.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Bull.
Have fun being more ambiguous.
You there. So what's your name? Pasiphae runs the Daedalus' workshop where Daedalus is doing normal Daedalus things.
Time to do my perfectly normal job today. Hope I don't do anything morally ambiguous.
Daedalus, I need you to do something morally ambiguous for me.
Did you not hear what I just said? I'm very busy. I can't make time for
No!
You want me to do what? So you can have a what do what? You're really weird, but hey, job's a job.
Thanks, Daedalus. You're the best.
I guess you could say Pasiphae hit the bullseye with that one.
Pasiphae, what's happened to you?
Nothing. Too many chimichangas, you know how it is.
Are you pregnant?
What? No. King Minos was disgusted by the inhuman beast.
I'm disgusted by this inhuman beast. I want it dead. Kill it. Capture it.
No, that's my son. Appeasing his wife, Minos decided to not kill the beast. Instead, he asked the architect, Daedalus, to construct a great maze known as the labyrinth to house the beast. The Minotaur was forced into the maze and lives there in solidarity. Daedalus and his nephew, Icarus, were forced to stay and watch over the beast. It is said that no one has ever entered the maze and returned.
Hey, whatever happened to Asclepius?
Smith or Johnson?
Smith.
Oh yeah, Asclepius Smith. Yeah, I remember him. He would sacrifice the Minotaur.
Damn it. He owed me 4 trauma points. What about Kairos? Also dead. Atros. Dead. Maris?
Dead.
What the Hades is going on? Why is everyone dead?
All because of the Minotaur. Every 9 years, you gotta sacrifice 7 men. That's limit to feed them.
Someone's gotta fight this stupid bull. Yeah, sure, you can go fight the bull. Good luck with that, man. That's a great idea. Oh, rats.
Welcome to Camp Crete Sacrifices. Hope you guys are ready to sacrifice yourselves to the Minotaur. Woo! I hope your parents signed that waiver. We do have poison ivy here, so please be careful and watch out. First, does anyone have any allergies?
I'm allergic to penicillin.
Great, no one really cares you're dying anyway.
Aww.
Who wants to sacrifice themselves first?
I will gladly risk my life for the greater good.
That's a first. There's nothing to drive you little rascals.
Here, take these. They'll help you. We want you getting lost in there.
With Ariadne's golden yarn and a sword in his hand, Theseus enters a labyrinth. Ariadne's yarn ensures that he won't get lost. Terrified, Theseus travels through the maze in search of the Minotaur. When he sees him, he's actually not that scary.
Sorry, frog in my throat. Hey, man. How you doing? Welcome to the labyrinth. How you doing, man? Good. How are you? Oh, pretty good. Yeah. So, what's your name? Theseus. Oh, cool. Hey, do you have any sugar? I'm trying to make some new cookies, and it just ran out. Do you have any? Did you say cookies? Forget the sugar. Yeah, dude. No way. Dude, check out these cookies. They are the bomb.com brand. These are really good. Thank you. What's your recipe? Oh, okay, so it's sugar. Not this time. Flour, salt, baking soda, human remains, all the good stuff, Did you say human remains? Oh, yeah, see, this little labyrinth has been like a neo-Grecian type of design, I love it. How'd you guys look so homely? Just lots of hard work, dead bodies, the usual thing. If you're living here for all these years, you want to make it look nice. Yeah. I like the shoes, by the way, I gotta say. Thank you. Everyone calls me a grandpa for wearing them, but I like them. You're not a grandpa, dude. But yeah, just me, my beautiful labyrinth, and my vegan cookies. On the way over here, I was sort of thinking, my 4 best friends went missing almost a decade ago, and I didn't realize until... That was you, right? Yeah. Well, for my vegan cookies. I thought I heard you say vegan. I must be going crazy. No, yeah, I said vegan, yeah. I don't want any of that GMO, poison in my browser, dude. How do you even make vegan cookies? Don't put non-vegan things in there? whole purpose of the cookie. Fine now. You know, I was just starting to like you. You pull this on me. What are you gonna do about it? What? Come on. What do you want to do? Hey! Whoa!
And Theseus was declared a hero, and so the story of the Minotaur ends.
Okay, so we're from Miss Mallon's Period 1 Humanities class, and we're going to be performing Medusa. So everyone knows Medusa as this evil beast who freezes everyone and has hair made of snakes, but no one knows the story behind how she became like that. So we're here to present it to you today. Deep under the sea, the monster mother Ceto, serpent with the arms and breasts of a woman, was expecting her eggs to hatch. Among her many offspring were a set of triplet daughters, two even more hideous than expected. But the third daughter left everyone awed. Radiant, beautiful, and breathtaking, Ceto named her Medusa, meaning wise, for what is beauty but the intelligence of the body? And so, under the protection of her two ugly sisters, Medusa thrived, unaware of her dark fate.
I sit on the throne of the sea, but I am a lonely god without a woman devoted to me. To find a bride, I will have a competition. I will host a swimming race, and take the speediest woman by the waist and tell her she is my bride. Yes, this will ease the lonesome pain in my side. Come, Athena, to me, and bring me a reward to the fortunate woman whom I shall wed.
Good man, I will bring to you a great necklace of great splendor equal to your glory. It shall be a golden necklace embedded with diamonds.
Athena got to work making the necklace, while an excited Poseidon waited for the race to begin.
Her, it shall be her, she shall be my wife.
Why her?
Her face, it's unlike anything I've ever seen. Her hair falls so perfectly, and her eyes shine in the sunlight. Good woman, what do you call yourself?
Hey, sweet thing. My name's Medusa, but you can call me your girl.
My beautiful Medusa, with face of an angel and eyes so bright, take my hand and be my wife.
What shall be my prize?
I shall reward you with this necklace, brought to me by...
Okay, Daddy. Mother, look what I got.
Oh, wonderful, sweetie. Wow, she's finally used it for something.
As Medusa sat and admired her necklace, she spotted a boat in the distance with a handsome young boy inside. Suddenly, the boat struck into the nearby rocks, sending the boy crashing into the water. Out of the blue, a sea nymph grabbed the boy and brought him down under the sea.
Oh no, that's in the trouble. I must help him.
Oh, damn, you fine. Look at that sharp jawline and that thick body.
You cheating gold digger. You to be my trophy wife, and here I find you kissing a mere mortal instead of me.
No, it's
you
not.
shall be punished, thought.
That's not what it's like. Please, I'm sorry.
You will be punished.
Medusa hid behind a rock, hoping Poseidon wouldn't find her, but she heard footsteps approaching.
Please, Lord, forgive me for what I have done. Please don't hurt me.
It wasn't Poseidon that was standing before her, though. Instead, Athena looked at her, angry-eyed.
You dirty hag! How dare you kiss a man that's not your husband to be? You shall be cursed. Your eyes should be so ugly, and your face should be turned into a head of stage. Go!
Hold on. First of all, you're being like super dramatic. This is never that serious.
Suddenly, a dark smoke surrounded the beautiful Medusa. Her cries could be heard and light was coming out of her. A transformation was occurring. Thank you.